as a grand uncle, um, he's my grand nephew. And behalf of the family, it is in my heart and mind that we want justice to be served. We just don't want a slap on the wrist. Oftentimes, when crimes like this happen, particularly black on black crime, we do a slap on the wrist, and it's okay. But we're looking at the family together. We really want justice. What do we mean by that? We want the max. We want what's necessary because we believe in our heart and mind that that's what needs to be done. We lost our loved one, and our loved one can never be returned back to us.
I hope and pray that this young man never see daylight again. I pray and hope that even when we come back together that the bond be denied again, because what he have done, he stole from us. He took away my daughter, only son. She would never have grandchildren from him, or either a daughter-in-law. I want this young man to know how we feel. Like I said, in the inside, every single day since this happened, I cry every day. Was a loving young man, and I pray to God that he never see out of those cells again.
I'm his grandmother. He called me Gigi. And when he wanted something, or you could just tell in his voice, he would just go like, G. And at that time, you know he wanted something or he needed to talk to you about something. Isaiah had a presence about him. His family, his friends. He was so fun-loving. I don't know if he had any enemies. I've just heard so many good things about my G-baby. He loved his family, he loved his friends, and he has some devoted friends, people who have stood by us during this horrible time. And he was, like I said, he was just fun-loving. Never upset until you push him to that point, but most of the time overwhelmingly just a happy child. Just to know that someone took him from us. And I'm deeply rooted in my faith, and I believe that vengeance is for the Lord. But this, we want justice for Isaiah. We don't want anyone to forget what happened, how it happened. This child was not doing anything to anyone, just out having fun. And his life was struck down by a gun. This should not happen again. Enough is enough.
His name is Jonathan Isaiah Jamar Cooper. He's known as JC. He's known as Jonathan, but to his family, he's known as Isaiah or I. We didn't know we were going to get justice, and this is just the beginning. So we are truly grateful for everything that they've done as far as keeping us informed, the swift arrest, investigator Klein, she's awesome. And my family is just trying to figure out how to live the next day without our precious jewel. Like my mom and dad said, my son, he brought this presence that can't be described. You know, he's my son, but he was like my friend too. And I know they say parents can't be friends with a child, but I disagree because my baby shared everything with me. And as well as him, I raised him to be, he was raised to be, speak how he feel, a well-rounded young man. He's never hurt anyone. He doesn't cause drama. He's not a gang banger. He's not into guns. He's not into gangs. He's just a young man that loves to work. So for those who think they can run, you cannot hide. You will be caught. And like I said, this is just the beginning. So y'all took something from us. So we're coming to take everything from y'all.
And in regards to why it happened, we can't speak on the case, but there is no reason why it happened.
Sure.
This is all we have. Our memories, t-shirts, hats, pins, ties, pictures. He'll never have another time with us. He'll never have another memory with us, and we won't have a memory with him. One of the court dates is actually on his 22nd birthday. And I don't want it to happen to anybody, but to happen to somebody who never even been in a fight in his life, that didn't even have any enemies, is insane. And for what?
What?
For what? But we will have justice for Isaiah. We will. Justice for Isaiah.
Justice for Isaiah.
Thank
Justice
you.
for Isaiah.
Justice for Isaiah.
Justice for my grandson.